Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jake from TodaysiPhone.com, and here's your TIP Daily for May 23rd, 2013. Okay, so to start off with the iWatch, a really talented graphic designer named Martin Hajek has some renderings of what the iWatch could look like while paired with a Google Maps application on an iPhone 5. You can see from the pictures that the iPhone 5 has like the main maps, and then it's beaming the directions via Bluetooth or some other connection to the watch, so you can see where you have to go, what direction, and how far you have to go in that direction right on your wrist. Now, if you look close at the images of the iWatch concept itself, it looks super detailed, super real, and you know, if I didn't know this was just a concept, and if I lived under some sort of rock and somebody told me, you know, Apple released an iWatch, here's a picture of it, I would totally believe it. These things look so real and so good. This guy was responsible for those iPhone 5 concepts before the iPhone 5 came out that ended up being almost 100% accurate. So he's definitely got his game together when concepts or Apple concepts are concerned. I think both from a hardware standpoint and a software standpoint, these concepts are definitely worth taking a look at. And you know, I wouldn't be displeased if this is a product that Apple released. Okay, moving on to iOS 7. WWDC 2013 is fast approaching, so we'll probably be talking about iOS 7 a lot in the coming days. First, we have a list of Cam's 7 things that he most wants to see in iOS 7. So he wants to see better notifications. Apple greatly improved them over those really annoying blue pop-up windows, but everybody knows they still need some work. Next, we have a smarter keyboard with better autocorrect, bigger folders with better app management, cooperation between applications and being able to set certain apps to default on your device in much the same way that you do on a computer, quick access toggles, auto-updating of applications, and redesign of the multitasking menu, which again is better than it used to be, but still needs a lot of work. I think this is a great list. The only thing I would add, now this is a little thing, but it really bugs me that there's no way to separate one-on-one iMessage or text messages from group iMessage or text messages. I have a ton of group messages going. I would love to have a separate place in the Messages application for those group messages, and I'd love to give them a name so I didn't have to search through every single group message to try to find the one I was looking for. I did a terrible mock-up of something that Apple could do. It's super simple. Just throw a little button there so you can choose if you want to go through your individual messages or your group messages. Now, also speaking of iOS 7, some sources that seem to be very close to the matter have been talking to 9to5Mac and claimed that the theme for iOS 7 is black, white, and flat. So we'll see changes in the lock screen, in the home screen, in the notifications, in the default applications. We won't see any textures anymore, any of that fake green felt or wood in the Game Center application, you know, the way that the Notes is designed to look like a yellow legal pad. All that will be gone, and I say good riddance. I'm sick of it. It looks tired, it looks old, and it doesn't really fit in with the design ethos of the market right now. Okay, and finally, if you're in the market for an iPad, you should know that Apple has dramatically reduced all of the prices of the refurbished iPads on its online store. So that's definitely worth taking a look at as well. Just some highlights: the refurbished 64GB Wi-Fi only iPad mini started out at $489. It's dropped down to $439, which is a great deal considering it's $529 brand new. The 4th generation full-size iPad Wi-Fi plus 3G also got a $90 drop from $779 to $689, so that's also a great deal as well. You can check out the full list in the link in the description down below. Okay, well, that's all the big news for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Your question of the day today is, what do you want to see in iOS 7? I talked about what I wanted, you know what Cam wants. Are you happy to see these sort of fake real-life textures like the felt or the wood or the notepad go away, or do you like them, and are you going to be disappointed when it's all just flat and more modern looking? You can let me know in the comment section down below or on Twitter at TIP_Jake. Please don't forget the links to everything I talked about in this video in the description down below, so definitely check that out. And as always, for more news, views, and reviews, don't forget to hit up TodaysiPhone.com.